Why, hello there. Jacob, and today I have a pickup to share with you. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and dive right into it. So, yeah, this particular bad boy comes to us from Dick's Sporting Goods. And, well, let's just say when I open this thing up, again, I've only complained about this probably 20 times on my freaking channel at this point, but this particular bad boy wasn't even wrapped up in a bag or anything. It was just chucked into this. Seriously, like, does it really take that much effort to even just throw it into a freaking Walmart bag? I mean, you guys probably still have those, people buying from the store or whatnot. But anyway, before this becomes a 45-minute rant on, just absolute horrible shipping and stuff like that. Yeah, anyway. But what we do have here is just an absolute beaut. This thing is absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, this particular bad boy is an NFL jersey that comes to us from the AFC South. And for me, this has always been one of my favorite throwbacks. Like when this particular team would throw back to, their heritage and stuff like that. I always knew I wanted to try to get my hands on one of these. And then when they released these back in August, I was like really kind of keeping an eye on that. And I know a lot of the jersey heads out there already have this jersey in the various, game, limited, or elite styles. But without further ado, boom. That is right, ladies and gentlemen. The Houston Oilers Tennessee Titans Love Ya Blue throwback. And I'll tell you what, I don't care if you have it in a Reebok replica, Reebok authentic, Nike game, limited, or authentic. This thing is an absolute beaut. And I got this thing for $30. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. I ended up getting a rewards card from Dick's Sporting Goods for $10 off and all that stuff. So basically, all said and done, that basically paid for the shipping and taxes and all that stuff. And for $30, boom. And you could probably tell why this was $30, but yeah. This particular bad boy, again, is the Houston Oilers Love Ya Blue Tennessee Titan throwback. And this particular player got traded from the Titans to the Philadelphia Eagles. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. This is a Kevin Byard jersey. And, yeah, I mean, like I say, not really a whole lot else to say. This is obviously the Nike game jersey of the new Fuse style and all that stuff, which, again, for the game jerseys, there really aren't a whole lot of differences from, like, years past and stuff like that, but it's more so noticeable in the limited and the elite, as like I say, I have both a limited and an elite of the new Fuse style. But again, for the game jerseys, there really aren't a whole lot of differences, honestly. But yeah, the Love Ya Blue in the collar with the tagging, and obviously I got this bad boy in a 3XL. And, well, the NFL shield with the heat applied 31 on the front. The new game style of tagging and stuff like that. Byard on the heat pressed nameplate with the 31 on the back. So, yeah. Like I say, this is a Kevin Byard Houston Oilers throwback Tennessee Titans jersey. And, I mean, I kind of almost like the Nike style because this reminds me a lot of, like, the old school throwback, like, the Earl Campbell era of the Houston Oilers, and even going up to the Warren Moon style and stuff like that before they moved to Tennessee for a year when they became the Tennessee Oilers, before eventually becoming the Tennessee Titans. And like I say, there's definitely a lot of contingency on whether or not it should have stayed in Houston or this, that, or the other thing. But again, I'm not really going to get into all of that. But yeah, that'll basically conclude today's video. But stay tuned because I do have some merch coming in from one of my favorite YouTubers, Twitch streamers, and stuff like that, which I'll explain when that comes in and stuff like that. And also, combine season's coming up, draft season's in full force, and before you know it, the franchise tagging has started, and we'll be in free agency before you know it. So it's going to pick up hot and heavy for Minnesota Vikings news. And of course, too, Minnesota Wild have a pretty big week upcoming themselves against two teams that are literally right in front of them in the playoff picture. So, yeah, that'll basically conclude today's video. So until we meet again, this is Jacob. Have a good one.